Well, good afternoon, guys. This afternoon, we got a package in from Santex, which is our international dealership, local dealership. Oh, sorry, that's Kyrish now. They changed names. Well, we got a box, and well, guys, it's the harness for that unit that we've been waiting for like a month. Let me go ahead and open up the box and check out that harness real quick. Well, guys, as you can see, this one is the correct harness. This is our junction box with all of our relays, mega fuse, cover. The only ones that we have to put back in are the air dryer and the ABS, but those stayed in the unit. They didn't come out with a harness that we removed. Here are the 3 pigtails. They go on the firewall and all our ground connectors. We come back. These are the ones for alternator. That's the one for the air temperature. This here is a connector. I'm not sure about this one, guys. I would have to go back to the unit, but I know it goes for IDM or ECM, something like that. And of course, we got the harness coming down to our starter connections, and those connections right there are for our transmission control module. Those white connectors with the purple wires, those are the ones that this unit was having trouble with. They were all corroded too far back, so we didn't want to do repairs. That goes to our headlights. This is another connector that's in the front. From here to harness for our lights. Then it goes further back. Comes down to that one's unused. That one there is our horns and a ground for the radiator. And then of course we have the connectors for the transmission. So this one is the correct one, guys. So let me go ahead and get prepped, get the unit cleaned up and stuff, so we can go ahead and start installing this one. It'll probably be done later on today. Let me see if I can go ahead and finish up this project today. Well, guys, so far we got that little block on the wall, on the firewall. Ran the alternators and the air temperature wire back around the engine. Got them to where they're supposed to be. We got these 3 connectors in the firewall, including the 4 grounds. 2 greens go together, and the 2 bottom ones are orange. So we got all that. We already pushed all the wiring harness back into the cockpit of the bus. Now we got to go inside and kind of run it through, run it to where the starter is, bring them back out so we can connect the starter and bring out the wires for the wire loom for the headlights and all that. And then of course push the rest of the wires to the bottom of the unit and go out to the back of the transmission and transmission control module. So let me go ahead and go inside the unit and start getting those wires chased through where they have to go ahead and bring them back out to the starter. Well guys, as you can see, all that loom is inside here. Let me go ahead and start fishing it through and getting it back out and aligned with that breather tube. That's where it goes, kind of zip tied together so it's not just flopping around. And then we'll go ahead and go to the outside again and continue getting this harness installed. Well guys, we got that entire harness on the firewall. Then we got it to the alternator. We got it into the cab. Now we got it back out onto the engine compartment. And now we're gonna have to go under, connect the transmission, and I'm gonna leave the starter connections and all that to the end. So let me go ahead and get to that transmission part. Well guys, we're on the creeper, so let's go ahead and crawl under this thing real quick. Let me try and set up my camera, give you a decent view, and I'll be right back with you guys. Well guys, we're under the unit. Let me go ahead and get that harness pulled through. Sun hit me in the eyes, right in the eyes, dude. We got two connectors, got a red one and a gray one. Let me take the TCM off so I can show you. Red, gray. That, lock it in place, and then there's that. That one's on. Now the rest. Let me fish it through the top of the transmission dipstick, and through the top of the bracket for your shifter cable. You got some clips on the transmission that hold this harness in place, so go through the top, guys. Okay, once we got this set, You got 3 connectors for your speed sensors. There's one. There's another, and here's my 3rd one. You got those 3 in place. This gray connector, you got this push lock. I mean, once you insert it, this will start going in. You push this connector in, and then you lock it in place with this little bar right here. Backwards. Hold on. There. And then this one, you go over the drive shaft, back around, and this one goes on the back of the transmission. This is the connector for your shift solenoids and all that other stuff inside the transmission. So that's that. And again, you do have wire looms or like little connectors that'll help you kind of tie this harness down. That way it's not just bouncing all over the place. You don't want it bouncing, it'll get frayed, damaged, and you're gonna have some issues with the harness. So there's that. This one here, guys, there's a connector down here that goes to the back of the unit. Just kind of connect them. There we go. And like I said, we got to come back and tie all this together. That way it's not bouncing all over the place. You don't want it to get frayed. It's an expensive little harness. It's $2,800 and something, guys. Well, that's that.